Hey everybody, a happy Sunday to you all. Now, I'm coming on here today to talk about why I first started working out versus why I work out today. And I haven't rehearsed this at all. I had this feeling this morning. I woke up and I was like, I think it's important that I'm able to share my story a little bit. So I really haven't given this much thought, and that does make me a little bit nervous because I'm not entirely sure as to what exactly is going to come out here. Potentially will put me in a bit of a compromising position. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for joining me. Listen, guys, the reason why I started working out is very different. I will start with that. It's very, very different to why I still work out today. But I'm going to be completely real with you guys, and I'm going to really try hard to cast my mind back to being that 15-year-old, okay? Whew, it's a long time ago. It's over half a lifetime ago, 17 years ago. It's much easier for me to speak about why I work out today, but we're going to start with the hard bit. So why did I first start working out? I'll be honest, guys. As a 15-year-old, like I'm sure many other 15-year-olds, I felt kind of out of control, okay? I felt out of control. It's one of those times where everything's out of your control. Your body's changing, there's things going through your head. You know, you're much more interested in other people, in girls in my case, I was playing a lot of sports. I had like a lot of very, very kind of strong masculine other dudes around me. Like I was part of the football team, athletic team. I played all kinds of sport. My older brother was into his sport. My dad's very much into his sport. And so I think I recognized the importance of having a level of physicality. Well, that was always there. So there's always that bit of kind of pressure. I think it's a positive pressure, if it's used in the right way, a positive pressure to become more physical and to start training. But that's not really why I started training. I first got into the gym due to a PE project, physical education project, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But I quickly realized that, I wanted to become muscular. So maybe a better way of approaching this is like, why did I want to continue training and why did I want to become muscular? And I felt like training was a way in which I could really take back some control, where I could dictate the outcome of X, Y, and Z by being very intentional with my food, being very intentional with what I did in the gym. It was exciting to me, I could learn, and I loved what it gave me. Suddenly, I started feeling more confident. Okay, I wanted to feel more confident. That's a big reason why this all came about. Like, I was a skinny dude, okay, a very, very skinny dude. Still athletic, but skinny. And I felt like it wasn't really representative of what I wanted to be. I knew that I could be more, and I've always had this obsession with maximizing my potential. Maybe that's just the way I've been raised. Like, I've got extremely supportive parents, very, very lucky, a really, really motivational father, an amazing mother. But I learned a lot from my dad in the sense of what was important to me growing up and becoming a man. He was a great example, I think, for me. And he taught this kind of the values of being strong, about being physically strong. Not a big guy at all, my dad, but a really, really like a tough guy, very, very strong-minded, very motivational, disciplined in his work, a great role model. Very, very fortunate to have my father. So I got into training because I knew that I wanted to become more. I wanted to embody what I believed internally, which was to be a strong character, to have something to be disciplined towards. I loved how it made me feel. I feel like it made me more able to speak to girls. I thought that it was something that, girls would be attracted to if I could represent kind of muscle and strength and all that kind of thing. And it made me feel great. And so when I first started, it was largely because I wanted to look great and I wanted to feel great. And a really big part, if I'm being completely honest, was I wanted to be taken a bit more seriously. Like, I was a scrawny teenager, for Christ's sake. Like, I cast my mind back to him compared to now, and I wanted to be one of those bigger guys in the gym, one of those strong guys, one of those guys that I'd see walking with their shoulders back, feeling confident, looking confident, having conversations with this person, having conversations with that person, people wanting to have some time with that bigger guy, hearing what he had to say and listening to what he had to say. And, these charismatic individuals, they all seem to have this confidence about them. And a lot of these guys kind of derive that from being a bit more muscular and strong in their stature. And I wanted some of that. I just wanted to be taken seriously, I think, because you get overlooked potentially. I felt I got overlooked because I was so scrawny. So that's quite, I've bared all there really. Yeah, I mean, I don't regret saying what I've just said to you. It's the naked truth. You know, I really wanted to be taken more seriously. I wanted to feel strong, and I wanted to take on board some control at a time in my life where things are changing all the time, right? When you're a teenager, like you wake up with acne, your mood is here, then it's here, and oh God, it actually makes my palms sweat a little bit thinking back, thinking back to that time in my life. So in a nutshell, I started training because I wanted to be taken more seriously. I wanted to have my physique represent more of what I wanted to become. And I felt like I needed to, part of me reaching my potential of becoming a man was becoming strong in stature and strong in my outward projection of confidence. And let's be very clear, like confidence is very much a case of, it's never a case of feeling that you're better than anybody, but it's just recognizing your value and not belittling yourself and demeaning yourself and always backing yourself and being able to support, you know, with real kind of confidence, the things that you want to achieve. Going to gym, seeing results fed into my ability to feel confident. And I loved that. So yeah, the reasons why I started training back then are so different to now. And so now the reason why I train is, there are so many reasons why I train. Okay, the obvious one is obviously as a fitness professional, it's important for me to lead by some level of example, to hold a good physique, to live a fitness lifestyle. And as a result, a physique comes with that. You know, I eat well. I love going to the gym. I love feeling strong. I love being able to have conversations with people and helping people because there's some visual representation that I can help because I've done it myself, which is a great thing. A big reason why I still train today is I love that ability to make the people that I care about around me feel a little bit safer when they're with me, okay? You know, when I'm out with mum and dad for dinner, when I'm out with my missus and the baby, you know, when I'm holding my baby, I feel like no one's gonna come over and give us grief because I'm a bigger dude, and that does help. Like, people will think twice, and it goes back to that whole thing of being taken a bit more seriously, I think. Having a physical presence is important for me today to make my family also feel safe when we're out and about, because the world's a nasty place, you know, and if I can give that little bit of additional armor to make people around me feel safe, it's not dissimilar to, you know, that's the whole function, in my opinion, or my role as a partner, as a father, is to provide safety and security for my family, and having a physique really does play into that massively. I love how it makes me feel. I train today because I come out of the gym feeling better than I did walking into it, okay? I want to be healthy for my family. I want to see my baby boy turn 18, you know, go to his prom, get married, all of these things, you know. I want to see him grow up. I want to be there when he has children, you know. These are all important things to me. But most of all, the reason why I train today is because I would not be the man I am without the gym. The gym has taught me so much, and it's values that I never ever want to let go of. It's taught me discipline. It's taught me that, you know, with the right level of action and consistency, you can literally achieve anything. I would never have dreamt that I could resemble this physique when I first started. But it's taught me to have faith in the process, to tick the boxes on a daily basis. You know, that's a huge lesson that the gym has taught me. It's taught me that effort is rewarded when it's in the right direction. It's taught me to work hard more than anything else. It's taught me to get my head down and graft. And if you want something, you can get it. And that's something that I don't ever want to forget, you know. There are so many reasons why I train today. It makes me feel good. I love being more confident. I now have this belief, this self-belief that if I want to achieve something, I can go after it. You know, I can have a conversation with anybody in the street. I'm the first guy in the gym to say to somebody, hey, listen, well done. You're looking fantastic. You've really made huge improvements. I can go up to people with a smile on my face in a relaxed manner and have a conversation and get to know great people. And it's confidence from training that's given me that ability. And I don't ever want to lose that. So, you know, I'm not trying to push for outstanding levels of competitive bodybuilding nature these days. That's not on my agenda at all. Today, it's about maintaining, it's about feeling great, it's about being healthy, it's about maintaining this level of confidence, being able to demonstrate what I preach to my clients on a daily basis, to be able to be in shape, to be a happy, confident man who can feel like, you can feel happy and can make others feel protected and safe. I can't imagine my life without training anymore. Basically, this is me forever. It's been me for 17 years, and it's never going to change. I will be the old man. I'm telling you, I will be the old man who still trains. Okay, I saw an older dude the other day. He goes by the Master in our gym, in one of the gyms that I train at. And he's so charismatic, and he's still got a bit of physique about him. He's probably in his like late 60s, and he's an Indian guy. He's got a really cool mustache, you know, and he's a man about town. You look at him, and he's charismatic. He commands people's attention. You notice him, you smile when you see him, and I aspire to be that guy when I'm in my 60s, you know. So there it is, guys. The reason why I trained back then versus now, they're somewhat linked, but I guess what I wanted to say is like, training lifestyle and building a physique has meant so much more to me than just being a bit more muscular. Like, genuinely, it's given me the life that I have today. I now have a beautiful family, a gorgeous missus, okay, the most beautiful son. I got a business that I love. I absolutely adore and love what I do. It's like my ultimate passion. It's superseded my passion for bodybuilding, which was my life to go back about 3 years ago. You know, my business is everything to me now. I love being able to help people achieve the same sort of things. And for me, the favorite thing is that moment when I see that client get that self-belief that they can. So there you go, guys. Potentially said some embarrassing things about me, but there it is. I'm even going to put this on my feed, all right? Screw it. What you see is what you get. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to do a post later on asking my followers here why they train. So look out for that. And again, I just want to say thanks for following the journey and for tuning in. Have a wicked Sunday. That's my son banging at the door. So that's my cue to sign out. Cheers, guys.